I watched part 2 of Basketball Wives Reunion. And honestly, I'm just gonna say the fuckery is real, because it was bad enough in part 1, but part 2 was ridiculous. Like, okay, I think my favorite part, we're gonna start here, was OG's receipts. That was priceless. I couldn't have done it better myself. I mean, it was so touching. I laughed so hard. I almost thought I had appendicitis by the time I was done, because that shit was just priceless. But I think my overall sickening point was all of the major issues were either cut out or not discussed. And then the stuff that was discussed was shucked and jived, and you flirting with it. First off, I highly doubt it's still wet without assistance. That's just my opinion. Unsolicited as it may be, that is my opinion of her vagina. Since she wanted to mention it, I am entitled to my opinion. I honestly think it's a cavernous hole, but that's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure people play basketball and dunk their balls in that shit, but that's just my unsolicited opinion, not fact. But I'm gonna start off with Malaysia. We're gonna start with Malaysia. The cowardly lion. You do all that booger wolfing and talking shit, but when you in close proximity, you run like a little bitch. But you from Compton. And I'm not saying you gotta scrap because you from Compton. But if you're gonna be repping Compton, at least have the decency to sit there and finish a conversation like a grown-ass adult, instead of getting all in your feelings and running off like, I'm emotional. Bitch, every female got emotions. Doesn't mean you can't have a fucking civilized conversation with people. Phoebe is a joke. I don't even want to waste my breath on that clown-ass bitch. Like, I've got more personality in the toenails that I clip off and throw into the gutter. She has no storyline. She's riding coattails, and basically it's very disgusting the fact that you have a child that is my color and that you act that way. I see why he left you. I'm just gonna say that. I see why the Negro left you, because you are just disgusting. You another part of the scum on the bottom of a roach's foot. Let's see. Knocked off Malaysia, knocked off Phoebe. I'm saving the evil person bitch for last. CC, I think should have came back when OG came back, but I understand why she didn't. Some people are just over the bullshit, and at this point I believe CC feels like it is above her at this point. She don't have time for the childish back and forth 12-year-old bullshit, I don't know. For some odd reason, this lash, there we go. I don't know. For some reason it was looking like I was sleepy-eyed or some shit, but anyway. Yeah, with CC, I just really believe she's just above the whole nonsense and bullshit of it all, which I'm right there with her at this point. Mark Lamont is a joke at this point to me. I actually respected him until this episode. At this point, I have zero tolerance for the bullshit. You can say what you want. His bullshit apologies, and I didn't know this, and I didn't know that. You should have investigated before you got up there and opened your goddamn mouth. That's one. Two, yeah, you're full of shit. All that for a paycheck. If that's what you got to do for a paycheck, be my guest. Like I said, I lost respect for the man. Who else? Oh God, Kristen. I think Kristen annoys me because of her I'm better than thou, elitist, uppity, look down her nose when she talks type of attitude. It's a very non-down to earth, bogus persona, you know. It's almost like the woman of the manor, or, you know, gone with the wind kind of attitude, and it's very annoying. And then on top of that, she's generally wrong, but, you know, because she's got nice cute hair pattern, pretty smooth skin, we're going to just ignore it. So whatever. So beyond tired of her lies and her woe is me, I'm the victim but you're the victim. I mean, it's annoying and it's confusing as fuck. And it's like, dude, get over it. And then here's the problem with her for me, okay? She said out of her own mouth, this whole thing started because of the shit she said out of her own mouth. But what she said out of her own mouth was, and I quote, "You and Byron live right down the street from me, all right? And you don't even come and see your grandkid." Her words, not mine, okay? My problem with that is, you swear up and down you've tried to apologize. I'm gonna be 100% honest. If somebody I wanted to apologize lived across the globe, I wouldn't have to look in a camera to do it, unless it was FaceTime with me and that person. On top of that nonsense, much less if he lived right down the street, you could have just walked down there and apologized. So you're bogus. I was trying to apologize. I've been trying to apologize. It's bullshit to me, because if you've been in this family for 11 years, I'm sure you have this man's cell phone, email address, house. You could have wrote a fucking letter. You could have emailed. You could have sent a fucking smoke signal. You are full of shit. Like, oh, I hate people that act like, oh my God, woe is me, when in actuality they create the circumstances that they are residing in at that point. It is narcissistic, and it's just very, very needy and annoying, and I don't understand it, really, because it's like, anybody with common sense that has logical brain patterns and normal synapses that go off in your brain knows if someone lives literally right the fuck down the street and you've been in a family for 11 fucking years, you have every avenue at any point to reach out to the person that you are trying to apologize to. So, really? I wouldn't respond if I was Byron either. You're full of shit and you want your 5 minutes of fame. And I don't even know what you're famous for besides being a shit starter, bullshitter, fucking conceited ass bitch. But other than that, I don't know what any of you hoes are famous for. Like, I understand why you're upset with OG and why you all hate her so much. She actually has a fucking career. She did something with her life besides lay on her back and have a kid for a nigga to get a check. Period. Can't none of the rest of you people say that at all. Oh, it was a housewife and da-da-da-da. Well, here, FYI, I'm a housewife, but I have a whole ass job and a whole ass business where I make enough to buy a house or two, to buy a car or two. Like, it makes no sense to me that you can only do one thing. Oh, I got kids, so I had 6 kids and I still took my ass to work and I still took care of my kids. I mean, your kids are in school 8 hours of the day. What the fuck are you doing with that time? I don't understand people that cannot prioritize their life, and then they sit there and they get upset, or they degrade someone that does more than what they do because they're too busy trying to lay on their back to get a goddamn meal ticket. That's what I think about that part. On to Jackie. Jackie is like me. If I said it, I said it. If I meant harm when I said it, I'll say I meant harm. If I didn't mean harm, then I didn't mean harm. I'm not a comedian, but a lot of shit I say sometimes will be funny because I find certain things hilarious. So I don't think what Jackie said in regards to OG was necessarily, oh God, ooh. Just like I don't think what Cece said originally about her being ugly and looking like a man when she didn't even know the girl, excuse me, applies. But Jackie owned up to it. Yeah, I said it. It was the joke. It wasn't meant in any harm, you know. And I feel sorry for Jackie because she didn't get to clear her name. And if anybody actually paid attention to the lie detector test, the only question she did not pass was the question of did she leak anything to the press. Not exactly what she leaked or how she leaked it or if she knew anything or had anything to do with it. Because if anybody knows, like I know, I'm sorry, these eyelashes are driving me crazy. If anyone knows, like I know, Jackie ass saying she like me, I'm not finna go tell nobody somebody knocked me the fuck out, the fuck I look like. So I understand her, like, bitch, please where? Why? Malaysia knocked who out? Bitch gave who a concussion? So I don't think she did that. I honestly think Malaysia did that just to keep the ball going. Because what does Jackie have to gain from saying that shit? And it wasn't a scrap of truth in it. I mean, you get nothing out of it outside of a defamation case. So, with the Jackie thing, like I said, I feel kind of bad for her that she didn't get to cuss Malaysia the fuck out. Shawnee, I know dog shits on the side of the corner that have more intelligence and personality than that bitch. So, I don't really have much to say about her because I don't have much to say about dried dog shit on the side of the corner. Besides, there's some dried dog shit on the side of the corner. Shawnee was at the reunion. I mean, nothing she said was enlightening or truthful or anything that could shed light on the reason that she's such a bitch, a liar, or, you know, an antagonist. But, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So Kwame was the man. OG has the kind of relationship with her man that I have with my man. I don't hide a goddamn thing for what I'm grown. If you don't like something I'm doing, say it. We can talk about it. We can discuss it. We can compromise. But I see no reason to hide anything from someone that I spend my life with, that I sleep with, because it's a pointless endeavor to try to hide from someone that literally lives with you. I mean, my husband knows me. He's known me since I was a kid, so it's mute point to try to lie. And it just ain't in me to lie, because for what? So I love their relationship. I have the same type of relationship, so kudos 100%. If Shawnee and them had that type of relationship, maybe they'd still have their men, but that's a whole nother goddamn conversation for a whole nother day, because people don't realize it ain't got shit to do with how you look. It's all about how you entreat a person. It's all about how you are inside. I mean, outside's change. Obviously, you can go get plastic surgery and look like somebody totally else tomorrow. You can have a car accident and lose everything. So, it is what it is. But OG is a very classy lady. And like I said, she reminds me of myself in a lot of ways because she don't pull no punches. And I tell people all the time, I don't get a paycheck, a royalty, a cut of anything for sugarcoating, taking time out of my busy schedule to sit here and make it sound nice for you. My name ain't Willy Wonka. I get no checks for sugarcoating shit ever, period. So I don't feel the need to sugarcoat a goddamn thing. We are all grown. If you can't handle the way I give it to you, then don't put it out there that way. Because I'm going to give it to you just the way you put it the fuck out there. For why should I sugarcoat it? If you put it out there raunchy, I'm going to give it back to you raunchy. And that's exactly how OG is. Why the fuck should I be sorry for saying I will break your fucking jaw if you don't get the fuck out of my face if that's exactly what the fuck I mean? Literally. I will break your fucking jaw. Oh, well, that's violent. Well, I have a question for you. Is her jaw broke? No. Okay, then what the fuck are we even talking about? You're talking about physical violence, which I have not exhibited. Yet you're sitting right next to someone that's just as well smile at you as crack a bottle over your motherfucking head. But I'm the violent one because of the color of my skin. Like, get off the gas, get out of here. I can't. Like I said, I have zero respect for that cast. I think they all need a new fucking hobby and a new fucking job because that shit is ridiculous. And I wouldn't let any child watch that shit because that shit, nobody should act like that. No one should get a paycheck for acting like that. I mean, I really wish they should be canceled. At this point, this shit should be canceled. It promotes a whole negative outlook. Like, we don't have enough of a negative outlook. It's like, I just don't get the perpetuation of stupidity that black people keep putting out here. Like, this is not making our situation any fucking better. But I digress. Right? It's just a show. Right? Sorry my phone rang, but I cannot. I tell people all the time, like, if that was everyone's reality, man, I'm waiting for people to start turning into goddamn pillars of salt, because we way past Sodom and Gomorrah at this point. And then we have Evelyn. No, I'm not even going to touch Evelyn right now. I'm going to go to her friend Jennifer. Jennifer, I feel like, got a bad rap. Yeah, she's done some foul, fucked up shit, but I don't think she deserved everything she got because, hell, every person up there has done foul, fucked up shit in every goddamn season. No more, no less than what she's done. And actually more than what she's done, but no less than what she's done. So the ostracization of another dark-skinned person, because you said something about my kid. Like, I'm so tired of that motherfucking excuse. I'm so tired of everyone having to kiss this bitch's ass because she has a mental imbalance, chemical imbalance, and emotional imbalance. The bitch is just fucking imbalanced. She's like a ball seeping air since she likes playing with them hoes so much. I'm sorry. Woo, Jesus. But anyway, like I said, I feel sorry for Jennifer because I really do feel like she got a very bad rap. And I don't think she's that damn bad. I'm not saying she's perfect, but I'm saying she sure ain't the fucking worst out the bunch. And I swear people just keep calling. I must be important today. Anyway, Jennifer, very bad rep. She's not that bad of a person, but I'm used to them ostracizing, darker skinned, darker melanated people. Hell, Malaysia was ostracized for the first 2 or 3 fucking seasons. She had to lick ass and take skin lightener, which at the end of this video, I'm going to put up a couple of pictures and you tell me if I'm tripping. Because I don't know for a fact if she lightened her skin. Maybe dark-skinned people lighten up. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying she looks lighter now than she did in the beginning. But she had to do a whole lot of ass kissing and taking a bullshit to get to where she is right now. And not everybody is gonna take bullshit and lick ass just to get a fucking paycheck, you know. So her and her cousin are perfect, you know. That's what they do. I'm not gonna hold you people. I'm keeping this as short and sweet because this was the biggest load of hot horse bull pookie I've seen in oh so fucking long. I mean, I have no intentions of watching the show next year. I should have never started watching it. I was a late watcher in the beginning and I should have left it alone because I knew it was going to be some bullshit. And I don't like promoting or giving my ratings to shit I do not agree with. So that's just my own personal standpoint on it. I think I've covered everyone pretty much. Evelyn is just that. She's evil. I don't really want to waste my breath on her either because she's a habitual liar, pathological liar, and she'll do anything for clout. I didn't make a monkey picture about her, but who the fuck did you make it about? But you can't tell us that, right? Like, I'm so tired of people sitting here playing with us like we're ignorant or like we got dummy tattooed on our forehead or some shit. Like, it's just ridiculous at this point. Honestly, the show does need to be taken down or revamped or something because it really gives them a bad image. I don't give a fuck what Shani said in her little bullshit ass interview. First off, how do you have a colorist interview with a bright-skinned person that perpetuates colorism? The person that's experiencing colorism isn't there. No person of that ethnicity, or should not say ethnicity, my bad, mark that, of that color tone, of that melanation is there. You got one light-skinned person talking about, so when we have never had this, how the fuck? I went through the list. I'm pretty sure I got the paper in the house. 99.9% of all the dark-skinned people, minus Malaysia, Jennifer, who did get kicked off and just happened to come back because she just digging like Spain, and Jackie, every other dark-skinned person had enough sense to get the fuck home because that shit is just not for dark-skinned people. Period. And we accept that. We just wish you would accept it and be honest the fuck about it. But you can't do that because you don't have an honest bone in your body. And just because you take Shaq's big stupid ass black ass dick does not make you non-colorist, nor non-racist for that matter, because how many fucking slave owners had mixed kids? Like, people are so stupid and they want you to agree with their stupidity, and I have zero tolerance for stupid. Fucking stupid is just stupid is as stupid does. At this point, ignorance is curable, stupidity lasts forever. At this point, they're gonna be stupid forever because this is just, I can't. On that note, I pray to God a better show comes out next year that I can watch, because that shit is not happening. I'm not watching this shit ever again. If I missed any points, leave it down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. If you liked, if you didn't like, if you have an opinion, if your opinion deviates from my opinion, doesn't matter. Leave a comment. Talk to you guys next round.